now from the 30. First run now for Kyron Williams. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Man open left side. It's
Come on, man. Everybody breaks the points, man.
And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact, but that's exactly what happens here. That can't continue as this game goes on.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Dog, that shit pissed me off, but this shit said everybody was fucking 100%, bro. Everybody was 100%.
Stafford.
You know that play.
He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you.
Oh, my God.
It's the freshest guys.
Oh, man.
Thursday night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go with them early and often.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. And the Rams at 1-5, really struggling here to start the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Javon Holland coming up to make the stop. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Dog, don't glitch me out like that.
Now it's Stafford.
Duck ass nigga.
It's into a double team and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So the ball changing hands on the interception. But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the play.
I'm like you right now.
And Stroud now to throw.
Said I'm like you right now, Chase. Ooh.
Down to the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jamar Chase. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are on the board first.
I called it, man. Hey, Chris, what'd I say? I said, Chase, I'm like you right now.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning balls turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
What it says, just shoot the clock.
Yeah, that just
Don't
tells
shoot the
you
clock
on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Don't shoot the clock on because you're going to be pissed somebody get hurt.
So after the touchdown,
yeah, Chris, don't get Gino ready, nigga. Nah, it ain't no fucking half, nigga. You talking about some half, nigga.
Skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Or tell he can concede. But knowing him, he hard here. He probably
the Los Angeles offense.
Nah, but just like to just get the game over with, because if a nigga if the game cut, you're gonna be pissed.
Football wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game
so you trying to do too much and be greedy and shit, you're gonna be pissed.
So get the game. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
They need to clean out.
2-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it.
I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Oh, my God.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles.
Nah, Steve always don't talk shit.
They're stopping him for a loss.
This was
2
Steve
yards
always
still to go. Third down now.
Steve always gonna talk shit. Like Steve don't do nothing, he gonna talk shit.
From the 50, Stafford. He's going to
man, y'all niggas there for the shit, bro.
And he's going to have a Rams first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game.
How the fuck y'all niggas just
if they start to creep up, start to
keep giving up the outside?
Now you go over the top, take it deep, now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Bro, there's no way this nigga is getting runs like this up the fucking middle.
Red zone to the 19-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He'll buy some time right.
Pick that bitch off, man.
Penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Oh, shit.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen.
Put him down, man. We ain't going for the bullshit no more.
Taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 2nd down. At the Texans 33.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. From the gun, here's Stafford. And this throw complete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They call that nigga Steve Bob SquarePants. Your heart ain't right, man.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Stafford. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on
get
to.
that game over with.
So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they're on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to
get 100 niggas. We have been suspended, man. Somebody get suspended.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take.
Nah.
You really don't want to do that. In this case,
they'll take the field goal
and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Well,
the Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
He isn't. Yeah, nigga.
And he'll take
He ain't,
it past
nigga.
the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I been looking at everybody's shit, nigga. He ain't even had to say shit, nigga. I seen the shit. I just looked at it and said, damn, nigga put up 65. I just looked at this shit. I'm like, damn, that nigga go put up 8 touchdowns. I'm like, damn, nigga. And then I go in the group and look, he said the same shit. So, like, nigga, you set yourself up for that shit, nigga. Janky
The
ass
Texans
nigga.
offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do.
Like you ain't
And
got
you
no
saw the
damn
celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Oh! I want
We
that
talk
shit.
about this Rams defense. This unit very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Got a man open. It's Chase. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Yeah, he just doing stupid shit. Just get that game over with.
After one,
Get it over
7-3
with.
the score on EA Sports.
Steve know he trash. He just like talking
Texans
shit,
football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Can we get this nigga to cool down?
Stroud out of the gun here. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short game.
Now 2nd and 3. In motion, the tight end. That's caught by Kelly. So nothing doing there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
As a defense,
No. He ain't talking about shit. I just gotta have me a better block than I got.
Develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them
I ain't
and
talking about
stop it right at the
shit.
line
I'm
of
switching
scrimmage.
everybody. Actually, nah.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Now that's a good bounce back
That's
after giving them a touchdown.
You know, so crazy. I'm trying to put my tight end on what to call. Just like my buttons don't be reacting the way it's supposed to.
And now they get to turn it back to their offense.
This nigga do a hug tackle or break that nigga chicken, bro.
Certainly not what he wanted. And the Rams will go on offense here
What you gonna
with
do,
a
another
1st
run?
and 10. Set
Run
to
after
begin
run
their
after
next
run.
drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get
there's no
away for a
way.
bit, keel up, and come back strong.
Let me get to
That's
the
what the hope
edge,
is
bro.
anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple.
He got 70 yards
2nd and 8
rushing
coming up.
Shit.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to
You
gather
that man
on the
rest in
sidelines
bed.
and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
You tell him, man,
And he
rest
couldn't
in
get it
bed.
to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Niggas hard playing right,
Houston's
man.
offense already at the line, set to get going.
Tell him, man,
As
rest
mentioned,
in bed.
this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you've got that short week. But when it's
Bing, 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 bing. Chase said, we here to party. Bitch, I'm with the game.
Touchdown here in this
What up?
first half. And the Texans are able to strike quickly
Let's
to
go.
add on to their lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point.
61.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Texans 14, Rams 3.
Let me post this in my other group. And my cousin see this shit.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Give them a couple on the carry
Run the
there.
ball on
Second
the
and
whole
8.
damn game.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Williams going to get it again on second down.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Oh.
89 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
This 2nd and 4.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going down. A first down there on a pickup at 25.
So he took out himself.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he
Your
can get
rushing
away
yards go
with.
down with sacks,
And
nigga.
that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
They'll fake the jet sweep, and instead of give up the middle to Williams.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Back to throw. Stafford. Throw right side, complete to Williams.
God.
They do get a couple,
Dude,
but they'll be
this
left
guy,
staring at
man.
3rd and 8 coming up.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. just beating the play clock. Stafford.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And his kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
Come on, y'all.
And a
Give me
nice
some
return
blocks.
sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
I know we good for a bomb. See,
The
let me put that
Texans
safety down.
offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And CD,
Can we
sometimes
pull
you
that
don't need
safety
those
down?
complicated game plans or the added
That nigga came
wrinkles.
down.
Last time out, you think about it, couldn't have been any
One.
simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just say those
Boy,
calls
hey,
for this
Mike, I'm glad you
possession
gave me
instead.
Hollywood. Got that nigga fast.
1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Oh, he bumped him. God, God. Let's stop passing the fence, dude.
27.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
No
and last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way
God, turn around, pick it off, nigga. That's your pick.
They'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Stafford.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, damn. To the 37, gain of 9.
He's had success running the football, and this is more or less an extension of that because they drop it off to him on the screen. And I'll bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made something out of that one.
The busy night continues for Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Here's Ethan Evans now.
Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try.
He's got a man complete. Broken tackle for Kelly.
Fuck them niggas, man.
Still on his feet. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 83 yards. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I need to go watch it. Put the game on. Put the game on after I play this season.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Trying to lay one up deep.
Yeah, you get all that shit.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans will have solid field position as they take over at their 45-yard line. And Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop, and that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back in.
Here's a diving catch right side. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
I bet. Say this. Keep kicking. And we got
Here's Stroud.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide any super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Stroud looking to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
About checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete.
Yes, he thought every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Come on, bro. You're not a drag. Why do you think it's ever to run a drag, bro?
This will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Fuck.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Yeah.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
I told Steph, like you said, you was better this year. He talking about stuff, I guess me and you both was wrong.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway.
Now we got this other group, this little family group message. I put this shit in there.
They will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
He told us, me and you both. Oh, shit.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin
the
opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half,
just throwing it up,
good
chasing it
through the
somewhere.
air, and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that
lead.
lead.
I put them on a fade. I thought it was a streak route.
We know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Let's speed out for him. He doing another.
Now Stroud.
Yep.
Toward the sideline, and look at that.
And that man,
dragging the toes,
cook you up every time.
That's going to be a first down. Well
Chase?
done. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
No, this Chase. Jamar Chase. Yeah, I done whipped up some trades, man.
Stroud.
Ooh, shit. Did not see that other safety right there, or corner, whatever that was on that left side.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead,
hey, Chris,
you start playing a little
I've been
more
watching
physically. And they took that
yet.
opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
You ain't got DK, so I can't do no shit like that.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Cover 4, cover 2.
Here goes Stroud again.
In the middle.
Open man is
Good enough,
Chase
first down.
complete.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine.
Yep,
and I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard
passing game. Touchdown.
To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Stroud working out of the gun. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Dawson Knox, 28 yards.
Hey, Knox
and the
is a good
Texans
pickup
are
for
able
me.
to stretch out their lead.
That little motherfucker can move.
Well, partner, he has carried them in this ball game, throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Steve talking about the downfall. He talks about the downfall of his rise and fall in Madden needs to be steady.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Shit,
The
boy,
LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They begin the drive with Williams.
Yeah, none of that bullshit working no more, niggas. Yeah, I got run defense now,
He'll
bitch.
lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Man, this shit working anymore. Fuck him, put it in there, nigga. Everybody sees bullshit.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Williams. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the
You about to
30.
run the ball all game on me?
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Oh, nigga gonna put 2 to clock on? Oh, yeah, that's how you know
Off
Duck
of play
ass.
action. Here's Stafford.
Ooh, picky. Everybody say, hey, we want some picky. Hey, we want some picky. Everybody say, oh, we want some picky.
I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception
one, but I
ensued.
can give you
Let
2
me
or 3
pay
of them
homage
bitches.
to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure
you
is in
got
the
for
face
me?
of a guy, and can he
Our
step
rookie needs
into
a
a throw.
touchdown.
And when you can't do
Try
that,
to get him.
oftentimes
Niggas is
interceptions
slinging
result.
it this year, so shit. I just gotta look up on the trait in the season type of shit. Then he gonna
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Blitz me, boy.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Come on, for you,
Looking for
niggas.
Knox on the crossing route. It's complete.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Ooh, I know I ain't no linebacker on this nigga.
Stroud to throw it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a game.
Second and 10. And Stroud now to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Got 200 with Chase.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Operating from the gun, Stroud.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a 1st down. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
I'm gonna get my rushing yards up. But you gonna blitz me again?
And they'll run again.
And he gets into the end zone.
Superman in that
Touchdown,
bitch.
Houston.
Jalen Wright with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans just continue to roll.
What, guys?
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, everybody open on that shit. Even the streakers. I don't know
So
what
after the
defense he
touchdown,
ran out
here's
there. This shit was
Fairbairn now
trash.
to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
I ain't doing that dumb shit. Bomb me. I ain't doubling nobody.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how
still held on to that bitch.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up second down.
Hard flats, come on. Let's fight over there. Corner route. We know this play. Oh, then he moved the draggy.
They'll get this one to Cup, complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Now Stafford, he's going to change things up.
They go play action here on first down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Play football,
and there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10.
Bitch ass nigga. None of that shit is working.
Cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, bro, we got run defense now, nigga. You locked in right now.
Third down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Duck ass nigga.
4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to get the football back as time will.
Where did he come from, Coach? I didn't see him. They got at least 13 guys on the field.
Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
All right, let's get these rushing yards up. Got plenty of passing yards.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Man again.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
Gotta cook him. Chase, you know what you gotta do. Gotta cook him.
Now is Stroud. Looking deep here.
Gotta cook him. Oh, he's gonna jump.
Knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Stroud out of the gun here.
Here we go.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Would have passed. All right.
They'll go again here with Wright.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
Straight Skittles, man. Piss me off.
And show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They're powering through, and they're controlling
Why
this game.
nobody got hurt?
That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
Take the nigga with you.
Back to throw. Stroud.
Passing attack, even though that one was incomplete.
Oh,
Really
shit, you know what? You ain't lying. You ain't
resulted in a lot
lying.
of
You ain't
touchdowns.
lying.
And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make
Bro, no,
everyone
the fucked up
involved
part
on
about it, bro,
offense pretty
my
happy
shit said
because
100%.
that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit.
It
But as
said
far as the
100%.
actual
I did
need,
full pass, nigga. I
you and I
come in the
both know they
game,
can just run
nigga.
this
Shit.
clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Hit as he
Still drop
throws
that
there,
bitch.
incomplete.
That's fucking
They're
silly,
up
right?
comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
127 yards on the ground for him now, as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Yeah, Kyrie, he ain't fast like that.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
There's no
Second
way
and
y'all
right
let
in
me
the
get
yard.
squeezed through.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way
Bruh,
to
every
midfield.
single time he gets
It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And down to the 44.
I don't get how
5 yards
everybody's
that
clearing
time.
off the damn middle
That's a
like that.
really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
He's gonna do a play action, nigga.
Play action. Stafford. They'll roll him out right.
Play action, nigga. You
And,
gotta keep
oh,
doing
my
that
goodness.
stuff.
Here's a 5th
With a block.
interception.
You know what to do.
Picked off by Christian Harris.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
But with this advantage, this defense knew the passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive.
Nigga ready to go home. Close to 9. Line it up.
There in the middle third of the field.
Line that shit up.
The CD, they're out big, but they're still passing.
Line
I mean,
that
this
shit
is
up,
an
nigga. You thought
offense
you was
that's
going
had a
home,
lot of
nigga?
success
Nah.
in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up,
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Niggas said bus got Thanos on the D line.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Johnny.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going, and also you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out hits.
No way, this nigga
might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground.
Pissing me off.
174 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Will Anderson gets to him for the tackle.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that one.
Williams loses the football.
Bro, no way.
And now this ball picked up by the offense.
Bro, we caused a fumble. That ball bounced all the way up the field.
The fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Don't do, man.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Now a give, running left is right.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On the give, this is right.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down with Wright.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
Oh shit, got +3 for a nigga? What did he break? What you stat line you reach? 8 touchdowns. Okay, okay, okay. They be giving niggas XP for reaching certain thresholds and shit. Let me see if they got another one. Yeah, she said 5. TJ a fool. Chicken Alfredo on top of the green? You need this sound like high blood pressure. Yeah, as long as it tastes good. I mean, season right shit. It don't matter how they stack that bitch up. Mix all that shit up. It's like a Thanksgiving plate. Shit. It's a straight Thanksgiving plate, nigga. Everything all stacked up, mixed together. I don't give a fuck. Hey, as long as that shit warm, hey, that shit going down. That shit sound nasty as fuck. For, that for real? That shit sound nasty as fuck. Nah, I say everybody on that type of shit. probably the fry part that got y'all wanting that shit like that. It might be tomorrow. Niggas be playing that game quick as fuck. Like we really, you know what I'm saying? We 48 hours, but shit, niggas be getting their games out the way. That's why I don't understand why that nigga that we had before complaining. Like, nigga, we understand you got shit to do. Ain't nobody tell you to rush to play, but shit, niggas, everybody done played. What the fuck we waiting for? Like, I did not get that nigga argument that day. You complaining because we stimming.